Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen Podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Bob's Liquors. Bob's Liquors wants to wish all of their customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Don't fret when it comes to buying the perfect gift. Bob's has you covered. Whether you select a bottle of wine or bourbon or even a gift card, something from Bob's Liquors will make anybody happy. Bob's Liquors has 2 convenient locations to serve you in Ferdinand and, of course, right in our backyard here in Holland. Also, don't wait to begin your New Year's Eve planning. Bob's Liquors has you covered to rock in 2025. Bob's Liquors and the Wondering Dutchman want to remind everyone to enjoy responsibly. Must be 21 or older to purchase from Bob Liquors and always designate a driver.
The Wondering Dutchmen Podcast.
Well, none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen Podcast coming to you from, that's right, Smoker's Lounge.
The Wandering Dutchman! Yeah! The Wandering Dutchman! Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Wandering Dutchman Podcast coming to you from Smoker's Lounge. Our episode today is brought to you by Bob's Liquors. And we're here in the lounge on what in real time is December 20th. So when you're listening to this, it is December 27th, I believe, if my math checks out.
Mm-hmm.
We are here in the lounge with only Dixie Girl over there on the couch just hanging out.
Tuning in with them headphones.
She's got them on.
Yeah.
She was intrigued there a little bit. She was intrigued. If you listen to Wednesday's episode, you heard Big Mace kind of play like a Jordan flu game, got through it. Guess what? He's still got to do it for one more, Smoke.
Still a little banged up. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta play through it.
Yeah.
You gotta play through it. We grabbed a couple slices of Ron's Place pizza in between episodes. They were so gracious to donate a pie to tonight's activities. So big thank you up there to them. We had nice little meat lovers, delicious. Plenty of meat on there, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
When
I know
they
how to
said
make a pie.
when they said meat lovers, they really got after it. So we're here, and I just want to say that Hawk to a Girl has still not been heard from.
I thought she said something. I thought she made a statement.
When? I don't think-
yesterday?
No, I think she's still radio silence.
Mm.
What you may have heard is that the people involved in her meme coin expedition are being sued because guess what? That meme coin was unregulated.
Oh.
Yeah. So usually when you go through those things, the securities
Most
and
of them are unregulated.
well,
The
but
cryptos?
I thought.
Yeah.
I thought the way this made it sound was that when you sell these for public like that they have to be registered, which I don't think is too difficult of a process to do if you know the right people. But
Okay.
that's where it was like the one thing they failed to do was get themselves all signed up with the Securities Exchange Commission.
Huh.
So makes it tough. But we haven't heard from her. So
that's okay.
she wasn't personally named in the suit. I want to just say that. The
Okay,
people involved in this, but it's unlikely she's going to return the millions she made on the old rug pull scheme. So just wanted to give that update because I know
The old rug pull.
Yeah, it's never good when that happens. That's for sure.
That's funny.
What's that?
I just that analogy.
That they did that?
Can't believe she's such a liar. Sounds
Well-
like she didn't even spit on it first she slammed it in.
Guarantee you she didn't. She probably dry dog that son of a bitch.
Oh, shit. Well,
Well,
it is what it is. So, fellas, in future time, we've already celebrated Christmas. Hopefully
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
had a good Christmas. Kids got something they wanted. You guys got something they wanted. Spent time with family and friends. And now we start turning the clock to our sights. We start turning our sights onto New Year's Eve.
That's right.
You all right there, big
yeah,
fella?
I'm fine.
You going to make it through?
There's just a little bit of a wheeze. Yeah, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
Probably hay fever.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Pollen count's high.
Yeah. Not a good day for a run.
Hey, speaking of runs,
Yeah, you've been getting it, Bubba. I
well,
like it.
not me. I'm going to talk about our buddy Chase Bland.
Oh.
I saw him tearing up 161 Probably be a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he was scooting. He was scooting.
He is an animal.
Look fast.
Prize.
Well, yeah, because Boston's coming up. It's right
April.
around. And he said that because Boston Marathon's known as being a little bit of a grinder, because I guess there's a section that's pretty hilly.
Yeah, Heartbreak Hill.
And he indicated that when you check the elevation, if you run 161, it doesn't quite – it gets close as you're going to find around here to what that training's like.
Really?
So he said that 161 is going to be a very good training ground.
What section?
Well, he just said kind of all of it in general, but I think climbing that hill outside of south of Holland into our neck of the woods towards 1025.
Yeah.
And then because you kind of hit that hill and then you get down another and then it's another one up.
It's a
I would have
slow.
thought old 64 would have had more elevation change in it.
But he said some of it that's tough is it's because it's an elongated climb. So it's not like a lot of the hills we have here are quick. Yeah. Like it's a long, slow, climb.
A slog one. Yeah.
Long and hard.
Yeah, long and hard, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Tough spot, man.
I think that's the only time I ever heard you fail to do an inhale whistle. There it is.
Like tonight or in general?
Ever. Like I thought. Attaboy. Good grief.
You going to be all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just can't breathe out my nose.
Well, some would say you just breathe from your mouth anyway.
You're a mouth breather.
Your mom wears army boots.
Yeah. Mouth breather.
Oh, anything else for the good of the cause, fellas?
No, we touched on it a little bit last week, but the Chris Knight concert night. Wish you could have been there. It was a good time.
We might have found somebody to bring to talk.
Yeah,
to
it was
sometime.
aspiring country music artist that we met. He was on Spotify. I listened to his song.
Cocaine Train.
Yeah, it was kind of a catchy tune. Yeah.
Who was the feller?
Neil Allen.
Yeah,
is an aspiring country music artist.
He's got local roots, but he's grown up all over, and I believe he's a
Bloomington man.
Said Bloomington, but I think after further review, maybe Bedford might be.
The Bedford region.
Yeah,
Dave, you were correct. I'm going to issue a quick little note here. Hawk to a Girl did wake up from her sleep 2 weeks ago. Has made a statement saying she's helping the legal team assisting those who sued her Hawk crypto project for their alleged rug pull.
What a dipshit.
I can only hope she goes away.
I hope someday our day comes.
She's got a big rack.
You said that last time, and I seen a picture of her on a beach, and maybe it just wasn't a flattering photo, but nothing about the Hawk Tua gal ever really did that much for me.
No, she seemed like a dum-dum.
Yeah.
She's kind of a dum-dum, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure she's a fun time. Like, I bet she seems like one of the gals that would be one of the guys, just to bullshit. She probably, kind of gal put a big old chew in or something,
Ugh.
Yeah. Big old.
Upper decky.
Yeah, gum full of.
Skull wintergreen.
Yeah, golly, yeah.
Copenhagen straight.
Yeah.
Snuff.
Probably wears lacers instead of cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lacers.
That's wild.
Yep. So, other than that, good times.
So is this guy, are we legitimately going to interview him?
He said he'd come down. He has custody obligations. Sounds like he's a single, I don't know, not a single father, but, like a split custody situation.
Oh, okay.
Have to be a Friday or a Saturday.
Well, we've banged a few of them out recently.
Yep. I tell you the truth, they've seemed a little more organic doing them on a Friday. It always sucks being up till the midnight hours, but at least you don't got to work the next day.
Right.
It's been good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Makes it better on spending all day or all afternoon on the fire and keeping it going all
Wish
day.
I didn't feel like balls, but whatever.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to feel like balls to really appreciate the days that you don't.
That's right.
Well, all you got to do is get healed up by next week, big fella.
Yeah.
What's next week?
Well, in real time next week, Christmas.
Oh.
Nobody likes to be sick over Christmas.
No. I think you'll be up and better by then.
Did you see where they announced the lineup for the Red, White, and Brown Music Festival?
I did see that.
Oh, Randy Hauser.
Yeah.
Randy
and
Hauser.
then John Michael Montgomery.
Hey, pretty lady, won't you
Give me a sign, I'll do anything to make you mine.
I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, I'm going twice, I'm sold to the lady with a ring and roll. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
God dang.
We nailed that.
That was good. That was good.
Turns out we're pretty big John Michael Montgomery fans.
Cody Eichert and the Sidewinders.
Jenna's a big fan of Cody Eichert.
Who is?
Jenna.
Well,
Mrs. Smoker.
You know, before we found our buddies Overboard.
And I'm glad that was a match made in heaven.
It is. It's true. Hopefully them guys are doing well.
Yeah.
We had reached out to Cody because he had been interested in playing the Gaslight.
Yeah.
Which I think he finally did last year. Maybe I think I seen him up there. And then Little Texas is playing. And then Tyler Farr is also playing the show.
I'm having a blank of thinking of a good Little Texas song.
Well, I know they don't have their original lead singer because he's part of a group called the Frontmen. God bless Texas and his old
hey.
Oh, yeah.
Down angels from the
I think that's Little
promised land.
Texas, isn't it?
Sometimes I get Little Texas and the Tractors songs mixed up.
Tractors sang that song called Train. Boogie Woogie Choo Choo Train.
Oh,
Because then there was a
that's
Christmas version of that.
Really?
Santa got you rocking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Let's look up some of Little Texas's first time for everything. Some guys have all the love.
Nope. They never heard that.
You've never heard that?
Don't care if I ever heard it again.
Yeah, that was tough on my part.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Hey, that's on me. Hands up. That's on me.
I think the fire is going out, Dave.
God Bless Texas was one of them. Amy's Back in Austin.
Oh, I bet Amy's back in Austin.
Sounds like Smoke Dragons heard that one before.
They've won an Academy of Country Music Awards. They've won a CMA award.
Who?
Little Texas.
Oh.
They've been nominated for some Grammys, but no Grammy wins. And then Tyler Farr, who is he part of? Or is he on his own?
Just him.
He's just a single album guy. Solo album. Solo artist.
Yeah, I think he's a newer feller. I mean, last decade.
Huh.
I'm trying to think, what does Tyler Farr do for
Great
a living?
radio.
That's probably tough. I don't know. Hey, but that little warm-up, that little introduction, guess
Yeah.
who it's brought to you by? Dubois County Tire and Supply.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Santa saw you on the nice list. Santa also saw the tread on your tires. If you're starting to get down to the wear bars, don't wait till the new year to get that much-needed set of Mastercraft tires. Snow, sleet, and ice are coming. Don't be driving around on racing slicks. It's a matter of safety for not only you, but those you share the road with. See Zeth and the crew at Dubois County Tire and Supply today. Dubois County Tire and Supply would also like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, big fella, we got?
Well, I was thinking the other day. Matter of fact, you're the one that triggered this here deal. This one. Sorry, let me get my nose blown here.
That is good radio right there.
Yikes. So situational snacks is what I wanted to talk about. And I was thinking about it whenever the last 3 or 4 Lady Raiders basketball games that we've been to.
Oh, Dave.
Grief.
Jesus Christ.
Just need a little CGI pick-me-up.
Just helping her along.
All right. But anyway, the last couple times that we've been to a Lady Raiders ball game, all 15 of your kids come trotting down the line.
True.
With a fresh, piping hot bag
Oh,
of
yep.
basketball game pop.
Oh, yep. Yep.
And I think, like, the popcorn is definitely a situational snack for me.
Agree.
Either, and this is God's truth. Like, if you got a bag of popcorn out right here, like, I'm going to eat it, like 100%. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make a bag of popcorn at home. Now, the warden and the kids, they do because they got the butter spray and all that stuff. But for me, a situational snack would be the only really places that I ever eat popcorn would be at a sporting event
Mm-hmm.
or the movie theater.
I'd agree with that.
And I just think that would just, it kind of dawned on me today, like, why is it that certain foods only get consumed at certain times? So, like, obviously turkey, that whole story goes back to the Mayflower and the Indians and all that jazz. But I just think, like, like buffalo chicken dip. When do you eat buffalo chicken dip?
On a random Tuesday.
Yeah, we
Really?
Jenna likes making
no.
it. Jenna will just make it sometimes.
Yeah, for like a party most of the time.
Most of the time. I'm saying sometimes she'll be like, oh, well, we had because we'll normally buy like a couple flats of chicken breasts. And we normally use at least 2 at a time because we never get them as chicken breasts. There was like part of a ingredient in a larger recipe.
Uh-huh.
But, she'll get down to where there's just one left. What are you going to do with one? So she'll throw it in a crock pot. We got a little baby crock pot, and she'll throw it in there in the morning, and then we'll just have buffalo chicken dip that evening.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like then, or like ham. Like you're going to get a Christmas ham. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. I just don't eat a lot of shaved ham is one thing.
But you're talking about buying a
like
ham.
a pit ham, you know what I mean? Like that's
Merkley's pit
more of a
ham.
meal, than a snack. But what are some situational snacks?
Soft pretzels, baseball games, sporting events or whatever. But like growing up, we would have like a microwavable salt. Well, I guess that's what the same damn thing at the ball game.
100%, yeah.
And we'd have those at the house, like not often, but a couple times a year, we'd end up with a big box of them. But I don't think in the 16 plus years, Mrs. Smoker and I that we've ever had just soft pretzels in the freezer.
No.
So like we go to a ball game and that sounds pretty good.
Are you going to go where I think you're going to go with your situational snack?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Baseball season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds. That's
Yeah.
the only time I choose sunflower seeds.
Yep.
I love sunflower seeds. And from when we finally get outside, if it's March through June, I will gnaw on them son of a bitches like they're going out of style.
Yeah.
But then after that, I don't, for whatever reason, I don't.
Just hang them up.
Another kind of situational, I'm trying to think of some other situational
When I
snacks.
run the grain cart,
Yeah.
99.9% of the time when I start my shift in the grain cart, I'll have a bag of combos in there. Or Tell City Buffalo Pretzels.
Oh, Tell City Pretzel.
I like the
Good.
original ones.
Yeah, the OGs. Well, you bring up combos.
You're a
Like,
creep. Those are weird.
you bring up combos, but I tell you what, I won't go buy a bag of combos. But if I got a road trip somewhere,
Yep.
I'm buying a bag.
Duh.
Stupid. I don't know why. It just happens.
Yep.
Oh, I definitely got some road trip snacks that I won't buy regularly.
Because that's very situational. Jolly Ranchers, not a big Jolly Rancher guy outside of the confines of road trips. Road trips, pop them in there. You're not drinking a bunch of liquid, kind of keep you up a little bit, give you something to chomp on.
I bought a bag of Sour Patch Kids to keep Book the other night at the ball game.
How was that?
Very nice.
I think popcorn is one of the biggest situational snacks. ever.
100%.
We eat popcorn pretty right. Like Wild Bill loves it. The kids always like it, but so I don't like make a bag for myself very often, but there's always some left over after you put it in receptacles for the kiddos normally.
You were talking about buffalo chicken dip,
Uh-huh.
beefy nacho dip. You got a party going on.
Don't make it.
Really?
No.
I'm surprised by that.
I don't ever make it because the warden doesn't like it.
How do you not like cheese and beef?
I don't know. She's a communist.
Okay.
It's cheese and beef with Rotel. I mean, you can't beat it. There's
Yeah.
no other Well, and in Mom, we never even really used Rotel. We just used paste picante.
Sauce? Yeah, salsa.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is pretty good that way.
I don't know. I was just thinking about that whole popcorn deal because I was like, God damn, I eat a lot more popcorn during basketball season than I do any other time of my life. Like I don't know. It's mostly during basketball season, like in
Yeah.
the gym, like you
Because
just
there's
sit
nothing
there
like
and-
sitting down with a DC and a fresh bag of
yeah,
popcorn.
that's exactly right. Fresh Diet Coke and a damn bag of popcorn.
You know, and I know they sell the ice cream and all that stuff over there.
I
and
did.
I know my kids partaked in it. You know, they partaked in some of it, but
partook.
I'm a traditionalist in the sense of give me
Popcorn
some
and a Coke.
popcorn and a Coke.
Yep.
And we're all set.
Now, sometimes at that ice cream up there at the gym, you got to have a jackhammer to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's super froze.
So you keep your own, like at the Bombers game, you almost have to keister your own spoon in there.
I don't attend those, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, me neither. I won't anymore. Ooh, I didn't mean it that way.
Ooh,
Oh,
I think you did.
No,
you went
I'll
there.
go back. I just won't eat there. Well, I don't know. We did open a home equity loan, so we should be good to go for that. Never mind.
You did, huh?
Yeah, we got one. It worked.
Getting ready to go do the.
Yeah,
Closer?
we're picking paint colors right now. We're doing an accent wall with some floral wallpaper.
bathroom?
No, the girls' basement. We're moving the girls downstairs, so Max can have his own room.
Okay.
So that's going to be a ladies' zone down there. So we're doing a floral wall, an accent wall, and then we're trying to pick colors to.
I thought like home equity loan to do the addition.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh God, no, we can't. We ain't got that much equity.
I got you.
No, we're thinking you're up into like probably 150, 200 bills to do that big job.
Yeah, that's true.
That just ain't in our crosshairs right now, but
Now, hold on.
Okay.
Are you still going to use the bathroom down there? Because isn't that kind of your go-to bathroom?
well, it is now.
Will it be then?
Probably not.
Okay.
That's where the bathroom in the garage is going to come in.
That's going forward.
Yeah.
With the same project?
Well, I mean, no, we got to finish this one and then go to the next. And then hopefully we're going to do some windows, get some windows going.
Windows to
But
the
yeah,
wall.
we still have some quotes.
Well, this one, it sounds like they're doing the wall to the windows.
Yeah.
It's true.
We got some our jig is still in the water for the big job, just to kind of see what we're up against. But yeah, we're gonna start small first because big fella needs some room, and so does his sisters.
We're getting ever closer to that.
Yeah,
We are gonna just add the west wing and bite the bullet.
I really want to do the addition on the lounge here. I think it needs
Which edition?
blow this here west wall out
Uh-huh.
and extend the shop 24 feet west.
Okay.
Wood floor now.
Okay.
So we'll have a little zone for the podcast, a little spot for the bathroom, a little spot for the pool table. Then most of this will be
A garage.
back to being the shop / butcher area when the time come is what I want to do. Yeah.
I like it. Sounds good.
Sounds expensive.
this is not a judgmental face that I've got on. It's just that I can't feel my face.
No, that's fine.
that's why I'm looking at you with this.
No,
kind of
I didn't. I actually didn't take it that way.
staring off type
Yeah, you're battling your sinuses.
mouth breathing here.
Yeah,
But
you're doing great, buddy.
anyway, situational snacks. I'm all in. I love popcorn.
It's a good one. This is a real wonder, and it's really random.
Okay.
Good.
So, have you ever been driving and you've just seen one lone shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Side of the road, intersection, next to
Oh,
the
yeah.
curb, everything. Have you ever wondered what happened for that one shoe to end up in the road? And then question 2 out of that, what happened to the other shoe? And then I guess another question of that is the poor bastard that lost one shoe but kept the other shoe, like what's that conversation like?
Mm.
Because I've
been that poor bastard once.
how did it happen?
Roller coaster? Motorcycle?
We'll call it an ATV mishap. The tarmac went to a dirt path with a real gravelly transition. That particular night, evening, I may have had drinking a lot of Pepsi back then.
So you had like a diabetic episode.
I think that's what it was. And
Running a little
so
rich, were you?
The
when I
blood
come
sugar
around the corner,
got you a little fuzzy.
I come around the corner, The vehicle got a little farther squirrely than I would have expected. And I was holding my Pepsi, obviously.
Of course.
So the steering wheel got pulled from my hand of this particular ATV. When that happened, I jostled, lost grip of the Pepsi, went to grab the Pepsi. Anyway, may or may not have
World class.
been ejected from said ATV. And I was at the time wearing,
Some chunkalas.
you know, the Keens that like have the little stretchy, like the Jesus creepers with little stretchy things like that cinch down.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a pair of those on.
You're kidding me.
No,
They had the individual big toe strap.
no. These ones were like the hiking Keen, you know, like the,
Hiking sandals?
like if I were
Outdoor in sandals. There were
Yeah.
some outdoor in sandals.
really popular with this Subaru driving crowd.
Could you imagine seeing this silly with them bitch shins rocking them Keen sandals?
At any rate, when I was
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that'd be
ejected,
impressive.
Now,
I
did you
was-
find them at a thrift store?
No, the warden got those for me new.
Oh, so this was okay. This wasn't that long ago then.
Allegedly, yeah. Last decade.
Okay.
But I was a little spooked about,
The
whole
attention that
thing.
may have been called.
Yeah, so I hightailed it once I
Got your bearings.
and showed up back home with one contact, one shoe, and some ripped clothing. Real
Now, when you say tarmac, was that a real
Road.
like a paved road, like the pavement led to a dirt road.
thing?
With
So
a
it
road.
wasn't like a real tarmac.
No, I mean it wasn't. I wasn't at an airport.
Okay, that's where I thought you were going.
But yeah, so anyways, it was a real weird situation, and it was dark, and I wasn't going to try to find my missing shoe or contact. So I went home.
I was in a vehicle wreck one time. Was a rollover, and I guess during my brace for impact, I wedged my foot up underneath the dash
Yeah.
or the floor. You know what I mean? Like up on the passenger side. And whenever once I realized what was going on, I wasn't ejected because I had my seatbelt on, and my buddy was partially ejected.
Did he have the shoulder strap off?
No, he didn't have anything on. But anyway, we got out and everything, and he couldn't. I knew exactly where we were, but he couldn't. He couldn't relay to the the EMS. He couldn't relay to the 911 dispatcher where we were. So I had to like tell him where we were, and then like as I was walking, I'm a big walk and talker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just like will walk and talk on the phone, and I just after the call was over, I realized that I was missing my shoe. Like I was like, where the hell's my other shoe? After the record showed up and everything, and we got all checked out, and we were all fine. We're wetting the record to flop the car back over, and my shoe was jammed up underneath the dash, and I
Oh,
just
beat
ripped
it.
it out and put it back on.
I
We pick up shoes all the time,
I've seen it like 3 or 4 times this past week
On the
road.
highway?
Yeah.
which is even more weird.
Yeah.
It's not like it's more common for us in town. You know what I mean? Like a random Croc or
Yeah.
like a Walmart shoe or something. You know what I mean? A lot of times we clean ditches. There'll be like this most recent big rainstorm we had. There's a popular ditch that always kind of gets snagged up, and this time we pulled all kinds of shit: motorcycle helmet.
Did you keep that?
No, a shoe, basketballs, coolers, laundry baskets, all kinds of cool stuff like that we find in ditches. But
I just
I found a lot of single shoes. Yeah.
because the bad thing of it is my brain thinks, oh, their feet were just hanging out the window and they lost a shoe. And then I'm like, you dummy, it's the middle of the winter. Who's rolling around town with their feet hanging out the door?
Now,
Or
see,
window.
what you're
Be
talking about
surprised.
is my favorite part of seeing one shoe. Is I try to forensically, come up with a situation that could have led to this one shoe.
Yeah,
and it's
you
never
create a
like it
backstory
probably
for it.
just fell out of the trash bag or off the back of the trash truck. Like
you,
it's
you
like,
think
oh,
it's some shithead toddler that there was like a gym bag there and just like giggling and throwing it out the window.
Or just, people don't strap their load. Is it on the hot dog machine again?
What's that?
No, you had like a fly.
No, I'm looking at the size of that blowfly on your left ear hole.
Well, that can't be. I got to go.
Well, I mean, it was on the cone of your headphone.
Yeah,
There.
it's gone now. You're good. Shit.
But yeah, I always like to think it's
Put a
somebody
saddle
on
on
a
that bastard.
Yeah, you could.
scooter
Oh yeah.
and maybe drags a heel or something wrong. No,
But then why don't you go back and get it?
Maybe you're running from the fuzz.
A lot of people run from cops on scooters. Yeah, you're right.
Perhaps, maybe there's lots of reasons.
So if you find a rubber boot, a single rubber boot,
fell out of the back of the pickup truck between the cab
my
and
speculation
the
would be, which, that used to be a really popular thing back in the day.
except it like rubs all the paint off.
Yeah, and then but a lot of people did that, and you never see it very much anymore. But then be damned if I did. I just seen it the other day on like a younger fella's pickup.
Bringing it back.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
what a weird deal.
I don't know. I just
I
I
just
always
put them in the back seat or the other floorboard.
I need actually my muck boots have been transferred into the garage because my oldest started using them, but I need to put them back in the truck because there's been times, the back seat,
Yeah.
there.
when we played in that Pro-Am this fall.
Gosh dang it. I was just thinking about that.
What?
We need to figure out, I want to be part of one of these situations. I need to golf more this year, and we need to have it as a goal for the Dutchman.
I don't think you got it in you.
Well, maybe I don't.
I don't think you got it in you.
Oh.
Well,
That
maybe.
Pro-Am ticket,
Okay, so maybe we can bounce off the Pro-Am, but I think we do need to spend some time for the 2025 Season 3 year to do some sort of a golf outing or scramble.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartly.
Sure.
I feel like we talk about it all the time.
We'll do the Dutchman Invitational.
That'd be fun.
Talk to our friends at Huntingburg Country Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
What you
wait
got?
to play golf. I played golf for Frosty Balls, and we actually had pretty decent weather.
Yeah. It was
Pretty.
nice.
I feel like we need to go to the neighbors. I need to clean my clubs up real good, put those new grips on. He acted like that was the only rule. Clean the clubs good. So the simulator, the
Who's on the
screen.
goal? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got the simulator?
Neighbor Ben over there.
It's right over there.
Neighbor. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, maybe we need to do some golf simulation or,
Simulation.
I just want to be better. I want to do more of the golf. A lot of
I
golf.
think
talk
first
while
thing
we
you
were in
need to
camp.
do is work on not teeing your irons 6 feet in the air.
It just works for me, though.
Yeah, well, we need to figure that out.
Tee it high, let it fly. And you got them irons. They should treat you pretty well.
Yeah, I got grips. There's a grip kit over there.
The
I was gonna-
freebies?
I'm going to regrip the freebies, get everything matched up. One of the irons, they just get older and like, oh yeah, I was definitely holding a golf club. Like
Yeah.
one of those, and one of my hybrid iron thingamajigs of mine has that same symptom coming in.
It's kind of like a dry
It's
rot,
called
too.
dry rot.
Yeah, but it's not dry when it's on your hands. It's greasy. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get the
Well,
greasy
you shouldn't
rubbery.
eat chicken and play golf.
I don't eat chicken. God, I could go for some fried
Like
chicken.
KFC right now. Whew. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Original recipe or extra
It's
crispy?
the big fat
Extra
macaroni
crispy.
and cheese.
No, that just was my wonder. I've seen it a lot. I know people see it, and I just wondered if they wondered about it. And
I wonder about it.
that's it. So, hey, with that, let's take a quick pause for the cause, brought to you by Love Excavating. Love Excavating is proud to sponsor this Pause for the Cause. Love Excavating wants to thank everyone for a great 2024 and hopefully an even better 2025. If you have a commercial or residential project, Love Excavating can handle it. From installing and repairing underground utilities, downspouts, footings, land clearing, drainage, and rock and sand hauling, Love Excavating can help you. Your friends at Love Excavating, including neighbor Doug, want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're back. Big thank you to our buddies over there at Love Excavating. Smoke Dragon, I got a question for you, and it's actually your wonder. Soft pillow or hard pillow? People want to know.
So I didn't sleep for shit all week. And I've noticed this in the hotels before. But I was curious where you guys stand, if you're soft pillow or hard pillow type, because I feel like those hotel pillows are just, they look real big, but they just squish down to nothing. And I think I'm a hard pillow fella.
When you say hard, you mean a firm pillow.
Yeah, that's
Now,
probably
when
the
you
right
say the word pillow, you say pillow.
You know what?
Is
Kendall.
Is it a P?
No, hold on here. You and Kendall like to just criticize, and it just whatever the it is, let it be.
And sandwich.
Oh, that's exactly what you'll go to. Yeah,
Is that right? She says that too.
all the time. Oh, is it sandwich or sandwich?
Sandwich.
Hey, Casey, what are you gonna have for lunch?
A sandwich or an onion. You gonna have an onion?
And then when I called him out on a text, guess who lost their mind?
I never lost my.
Oh, we could go back and find it. If we didn't send a bunch of random stupid shit,
Yeah,
It
Through
is
our
very
text thread.
difficult to go back and find any.
because
Very.
there's a lot of transactions.
Lots of transactions.
lots of them. But anyways, pillow.
That baby.
Yeah. So I like my pillows firm. I like my head to be on a pillow. It be softer than the ground,
Bricks.
but I don't like it to just squish to nothing.
Yeah.
I've got a terrible back pain. It's actually a shoulder pain, and I think it's from the pillows. I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. Maybe neck, shoulder is where it's at. And I just can't get a good night rest. It was a work trip, so I didn't get into the beers too many. I've been really trying to figure it out. Like, is it because the family's not there? I think that's a lot to do with it, because I don't mind being away from home some. If I go
I
away
think
with
it's probably you're just a home turf sleeper.
but if I like,
I don't ever sleep well when I'm in a hotel.
I hate.
well, so that's
Yeah.
what I've been trying to figure out. Because like when Jen and I and neighbor Doug and his bride all went down to Bourbon and Beyond, I slept great every night, but
Well,
I was
sure you did.
pickled.
I'm sure you were.
That's because you and neighbor Doug snuggle up, sleep.
Mhm. Yeah. And so I don't know if I was missing neighbor Doug or missing my wife and kids or the lack of beers or the softness of the pillows.
No, you don't drink beers every night of the week.
No.
Yeah,
But if
so
I'm
that's
on
what I mean.
vacation, typically if I'm on in a hotel for more than like a night, that's not even true. Anytime I'm in a hotel other than recently,
Yeah,
there are beers involved.
right. Yeah, yeah.
But it may be through the week.
Mhm.
But so maybe that's what makes me sleep good in hotels. Maybe it's not the proximity of my wife and children. Maybe it's the beers.
Now, does your children sleep in bed with you every night here?
No, Wild Bill tries to. Like he'll sneak in from time to time, but no, they don't. They don't.
Wild Bill.
But I think that's part of the being away from home. Like we know I'm not a huge basketball game fan, but I do enjoy watching my kids play sports. I don't get into watching other people play sports.
I think it's well documented. You enjoy watching your kids participate.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I didn't get
only
to do
at
any of
home
that.
games.
I'll go
And
to
he
an
ain't
away
working
game.
concession stand
I'll
either.
go to an away game on a weekend. I just like during the week if there's other kids to run, and you know what? Sometimes here's the deal.
Life
man.
happens.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to take the defense stand here. You're good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you're a deadbeat or nothing for not going to your kids' away.
yeah, I
game.
spend plenty of money pumping into my own school system.
Yeah, I don't think it's a money thing though.
It's part of the money thing. You got to pay like $6 a person to get them some bitches.
Price is high on those things.
Not when you keep book.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
He doesn't pay.
Oh, any game I've ever been to, I paid. And like, hey, can you work the thing? And I'm like, nope.
I'm on the coaching staff. I'm the statistician.
You're the worst numbers guy here.
No way. I'm one mean tally mark guy.
Oh, I believe it.
Who was that? Was that 22 for 2? Yeah, got it. Bingo. Jump ball. Whose ball is it? Let me look here. White ball.
Now, tell me this.
Got
Riddle me this. What makes that decision on who gets the ball in a jump ball? Just whoever had
The
it
tip.
last?
Yep.
The tip. So whoever wins the tip,
Yeah.
they
Wins every jump ball of the game.
No.
No.
It alternates back and forth.
Oh.
So
So
if-
if White's
so it
playing
has
blue,
nothing to do with the performance. It's all
No.
to do
oh my
with.
god, that's awesome! I love it. Give me some.
I feel like you're making fun of me.
No, no. Why would I ever do that? If White and blue are playing and White gets the tip,
Mhm.
the first jump ball goes to blue,
Now, when you see
and then you alternate blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, and then whoever. So if the jump arrow, if the possession arrow is to the blue, at the quarter change Like at the end of the
I
quarter.
was just getting ready to ask this question: what the possession arrow means.
At the end of the quarter, if
Yeah.
if it's blues got the jump at the end of the quarter, where does
Now,
it go?
what do you mean blue?
Goes to white.
The blue team, like if white team's playing
We're
blue team.
black or white.
I'm just Dave. I'm just saying for conversation's sake, if white was playing a
Oh,
blue
it's
team,
blue. So if the possession arrow is pointed to blue at half, blue has the ball coming out at half, and then possession arrow will.
I mean,
white.
as soon as the ball is inbounded, the possession arrow goes back to the white team.
We need to go to
And
a
that
game.
has to do with the jump ball.
Yes,
The tip at the very beginning of the game.
determines the
So
possession
while
arrow.
you're running the clock board, you're switching that arrow every jump ball.
Well, I'm
Yes.
keeping the book.
Oh.
I'm a bookkeeper. Somebody else does the arrow and the possession.
So here's what
I
we
just
need
have
to
to
do.
keep possession in my book. So if they have any questions, I've got it.
I got an evening for us planned. We go have dinner at Butcher and Barrel. I mean, we know some people in there. Maybe we could get taken care of.
Yeah. I got mine the other
And
night.
then we go up.
Did you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. It was my birthday. It was really cool.
You're the max benefits guy
my
of this podcast.
mother-in-law, she picked up the bill for us. We paid for our booze and we tipped. No, we didn't pay for our booze. We tipped. We left the tip.
There you go.
But that was the night before. That was
It's
Chris
the night of Christmas.
Chris night. Yeah.
So what we do is we chow, we walk up that little alleyway, we sit behind our buddy Curdy G, and then we'll just watch. And then when you have questions pop up, Dave, we answer them.
You can ask.
A high school game?
Yeah.
I don't know any high school people playing.
Yeah, you do. You know all of them.
I mean, okay,
Majority
Let
of
me rephrase. None of my kids are playing.
That doesn't matter. How many football games did you go to this year that your kids didn't play?
0.
That's not that's a bold-faced lie. Because you sat with me at a varsity game, then you didn't have any kids playing varsity.
No, that was not a varsity game.
It was 100% a varsity game.
Weston had to be there that night.
Huh? For what? You went to football games, Dave. this
Oh,
year.
here's what it's going to be. They will introduce the Little Raider participants at a game, and we're going to that game.
Okay, that might work. I've never done that before. I never take the kids to the Raider participant because I don't want to pay to get in. Just because as soon as it's done, we leave.
We'll talk to our buddy Coach B.
Not a sports guy. It's not a sports guy. It's fine. It's not a sports guy.
We'll talk to Coach B. We'll get a media pass for you.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
Yeah,
all.
well, wait. Or if you know what, I'll pay for the $6 to let you get in,
and then
or I'll bootleg you my pass.
I'll buy the popcorn.
I've got a pass.
You've got an all sports pass.
That might be why I went to the football game because we bought all sports passes. But it doesn't work for like middle school or anything.
No, it's just high school only.
Yeah, well,
You thought all sports was high school, and
like
middle
all
school.
sports, and like I wouldn't have
Well,
to
it
pay.
clearly
to get in all
states
the-
on there South.
I know,
Ridge
but
High
Jenna
School.
said, "Should we get an all sports thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that'd be good." And then, but yeah, so Wyatt's
What
high
a
school, but he
sucker.
only plays one sport now.
But you'll use them for baseball.
Yeah.
Now he said, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. He seems to be thinking maybe getting some interest in trying the old football again, but he's
Yeah,
gonna be
that
like a
baby.
junior though. That
That's
seems like
perfectly
it's
fine.
late.
You
No.
can pick up the game.
Jared Steckler led our
That's exactly
Jared
what I was
Steckler
gonna say.
led our entire team of tackles and never played football in his entire life until our senior year.
Now he
And
was
you know
a
what
state champion.
You know
wrestler.
what? You know what position he played?
Nose tackle.
I don't even
which
know
is
what
unheard of.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a guy in the middle, just eat linemen.
just
Okay.
destroy the center every play and go tackle the football. And he was great. Yeah, there's no such thing as starting too late in the game of football.
Well,
No.
so now he's got his license. I got to pick him up from anywhere, but I picked him up from lifting the other day, one morning, like a Saturday morning or something. He's like, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should try football one more time.
Well,
Do what you
he's
want,
gotten a
buddy.
little bigger, a little stronger, a
Yeah,
little
he's,
faster.
Brado would love that.
Yeah.
Well, after
If I could
comments
talk him
couple
into that,
shows
it
ago.
might be able to get me out of the dog.
Oh,
in the
Brado,
Brado dog.
All them teachers are a bunch of
Oh,
whiny turds.
no, here we
There,
go.
There, I said it now,
Gosh.
Brado. Now it's on me.
But back to the pillow. So at home, my lovely bride bought. She had it first.
My pillows?
No, they're from the mattress that we have. They make a pillow,
Mhm.
and that's what we sleep on. But I'm a 2-pillow guy. I like being a little bit propped up.
Yeah.
So I got kind of an older, raggedy pillow underneath.
Yeah.
Props up just a smidge. I've
Mine
always
was
been that
old.
way.
Mine was old, like real tree camo Max 4 or some shit like from one of my like middle school or high school sheet sets that I got for Christmas one time.
It's like a mint green pillow sheet on it.
Oh, nice.
And Janelle knows
Now,
that
pillow
that one,
sheet
God bless it.
or pillowcase?
I know.
Pillowcase. Pillowcase.
Do you really call them pillowcases or pillow sheets?
Pillowcases.
Okay.
I just got
Sometimes
got
people-
Because that would have really struck me as odd.
No, I'm a so I'm a side sleeper.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up a stomach
You?
sleeper.
Ever since I went to CPAP Town, I'm on my back almost.
I can't
99%
Really?
of the time.
When I can't
I
sleep
think
on
my
my back
fatness crushes my
your
organs.
diaphragm.
But I'm a side sleeper.
Now, if
but-
I slept on my stomach, my head wouldn't touch the ground.
no, it doesn't now. But when I was a young feller and I was a skinny guy,
It's like a teeter
It looks like you're planking.
yeah, like a teeter totter.
but yeah, so I'm a 2 pillow guy, but one under my head and then one like under my arms.
I hug a pillow,
because I keep one elbow up.
That's why my shoulders are shot. From
Me
laying
too,
like
and that's the thing that I'm really worried about my circulation, because it used to be just the hand that I slept on would fall asleep,
Now they say you're
but
more,
now the one that's in the air, it falls
they
asleep.
say you're more prone to have heart attacks if you sleep on your left side.
I sleep on both sides, but predominantly my left side.
I roll around. Sometimes I'll have a hose wrapped around my head 4 or 5 times.
No,
Now, that's why I got
Justine
the
trying
top.
to hang
I got
your
the
ass.
top spin.
No, I've drugged the summits off the nightstand before. Like well, guys, when you're a big fella like me, and we've got a $15,000 mattress. It's a Stearns and Foster. Motherfucker weighs 600 pounds. Like, you can't move it alone, and you can't flip it. You can rotate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got one substantial hole over on my side, if you can imagine that. And I just every morning it's shot. We've had it almost 10 years now.
I think you're supposed to replace about every 7 to 8.
Yeah, so we're due, and then but I'm definitely a firmer pillow. But like I'm not like a brick bat hard, but I'm more of a kind of a middle of the road guy. But when we went to a place like you said with the mattresses, and we got like fitted for pillows.
Yeah, makes sense.
And we got some real expensive ones. Now those My Pillows that they have at Rural King, like the ones that really took the internet by storm there a
Mhm.
couple Christmases 5 years ago, whatever it was. I've often wanted to try one of those babies, or like the ones that are on the TikTok shop now they're specifically molded for side sleepers, so they got like the arm socket.
No, I think that would do me
Hmm.
good.
Right. But
Now, how many pillows do you sweat through a night?
oh boy,
Pillows that you sweat through.
none.
Really?
Our room is an ice box.
I sleep in socks and sweatpants sometimes.
Well, so like I turned my hotel room down to 62, and it actually would get there, but I still sweated through both sides, all 4 pillows on the bed every night.
Dave, I don't think that's a good thing, buddy.
What do you mean?
Like, like when you wake up and you just sweat a lot, and then like the pillows are like you
Nope.
can wring them out.
No.
It got better after my CPAP came in. I used to sweat like that every night. Like it's pretty gross. Like you can tell which side of the bed I sleep on because of like the sweat.
Dave,
It's
2 out of 3 on this podcast are very concerned about what you just told us.
That's wild.
Night
man.
sweats are generally not a good thing.
It's always happened since I've been fat. Yeah, I sweat a lot. in my
That's
sleep.
insane, man.
That's crazy.
Really?
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
well, my dad sleeps with like a $6 million memory foam pillow specifically. Like he has to drag that some bitch everywhere with him. Like when he goes on trips or wherever.
Really?
Yep. Takes it everywhere.
We always forget to take it, and then that'd be the first thing that Janelle and I, when we go down to that swamp, hey, should we pack our pillows? I'm always like, no, that's dumb. It's another thing to pack and keep like responsibility for. And then we get down there, and it's like, it's so dumb why we do this.
Dave, are you going through menopause?
I might be.
Do you have an infection?
I know.
Do you take medications like antidepressants or anxiety drugs?
hmm
Do you have hyperthyroidism or low blood sugar?
I don't think so.
What about lymphoma?
I don't think so.
Do you have leukemia?
Uh-uh.
Do you smoke? Do you have high alcohol consumption or eat spicy foods?
Yeah, but the sweat isn't tied to high alcohol consumption. And I don't eat spicy food so much anymore.
If you've ever experienced or severe night sweats, they could be accompanied by symptoms such as fever, weight loss, chest pain, or shortness of breath. It's important to see your doctor to determine
Shortness of breath and some mild chest pain, but not weight loss. That'd be a
Weight gain.
I can't imagine how fat I would be if I didn't sweat so much at night. Like,
So
it's
here's what you need to
buckets
do.
of sweat.
Here's what you need to do. You need to make sure your bedroom is cool and well ventilated.
It's both.
You need to make sure you use a fan or an air conditioner.
Both.
You need to definitely make sure you avoid caffeine or alcohol before bed.
Most of the time I do.
And you need to wear loose-fitting clothing made from breathable fabrics.
Oh.
Now, see, I don't wear clothing to bed other than my skivvies.
Oh, wow.
My
And
Duluth
then, most importantly, number one here, you need to apply a cold compress to your forehead and neck.
Never done that.
Yeah. It is important to consult a healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment of night sweats.
I never brought up night sweat specifically. It did seem to get a little better after the CPAP. Like, I slowed down on, like, 2 pillows is about all I go through. It used to be more than that.
That's wild.
That's another reason we went to separate blankets, because I just sweat through them. Like
Now, we don't use the same blankets. I thought you were an animal for using the same.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm not an animal. That's not a word. That's not the word I'm looking for. Just that's a wild thing for me to think that you use the same blanket. Do you just lay there? Like, do you not roll around or much when you sleep? You wake up through the night at all?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. See, I do. And then she wouldn't have anything left if I was using the same one.
We, and some of it, so like, I don't know why.
working on the night sweats. I'm sorry, I didn't know this. I kind of thought it was just a big guy thing.
No.
I don't sweat at all.
Really?
No.
If I wear so I'm usually a skivvies only sleeper,
Mm-hmm.
but every once in a while I may put on I've got some of them breathable like baseball long sleeves that like I'll wear.
I'm a t-shirt and underwear guy.
And then like sometimes I'll wake up and I'm
Sometimes I wear socks.
hot.
Wear a t-shirt to bed. Doesn't feel like it's choking you.
No.
The socks probably help your circulation.
I cannot. That's very rare. Very rare occasion do I wear socks, and they make it through the night.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I wake up with only one of them on.
But see, this goes back to the whole dream thing because I don't most
Lies.
of my sleep that I remember.
Shit!
Most of
what
the
the hell
time,
is happening? But that seemed pretty dreamy to me.
well, I don't recall it. Just you guys waking up like, "Hey, are you okay over there?"
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
But
Somebody was coming in the window.
but I'll fall asleep. Alarm will go off, or if one of the kids and wake up. Like there's not a whole lot in between.
I'll roll over, and 9 times out of 10, when I do wake up at night, it's usually between an hour or 30 minutes or 45 minutes before my alarm's scheduled to go off.
Now, well, I mentioned this too.
He's perplexed by this.
Like, do you wake up in the night because your arms and hands fall asleep and your legs and stuff?
No.
No.
Oh,
Dude, I'm telling you, and I'm a deep sleeper, and it pisses Janelle off. And now, with the CPAP, because it's closest to me and it drowns out everything, she'll be like, "You didn't hear name that child wake up?" And I'm like, "Not a clue."
I'll be.
So that's why she just hits me now. Hey, it's your turn. The worst words a man can hear.
Peripheral neuropathy. This
Oh.
condition occurs when nerves are damaged. Can be caused by diabetes, vitamin deficiency, or alcohol use. Symptoms, depending on the type of neuropathy, can include tingling, numbness, weakness, and you don't have that.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Well, we don't want to bring that up.
Got that fixed already.
Yeah. Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, I don't think I have that.
Well, you spent some time at a keyboard, though.
Yeah, but I don't.
Jacking off.
He does do a lot of them world-class air dicker movements. That's for sure.
Yeah, anyway, so firm pillow. Yeah, sounds like we're all in on regular, normal sleep stuff.
Yeah, we're all normal, regular sleepers. Go to bed, wake up, full 8 hours.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, ready to go.
Hey, you know what time it is, though? It is time for Brado's I think it's still his segment. I don't know. He's a little fired up at Dave.
Yeah, well.
But it is Brado's 3 Big Things brought to you by Merkley and Sons.
The fellows at Merkley & Sons want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in 2025. As you digest your Thanksgiving meal, it's not too early to start planning your Christmas and New Year's dinner. Whether you're thinking about beef or pork, you can't go wrong as long as you stop in at Merkley's. Also, ladies, don't forget that the special man in your life really only wants Merkley's bacon for Christmas, and maybe a box of seasoned patties to go with it. Get over and see Bradley, John Boy, and Eric today.
All right, fellas. Big thank you to Brado. He's still our friend. We still love him. Enjoy your 2 weeks off. We'll talk to you soon. Bill Belichick named a head football coach at the University of North Carolina. Longtime NFL coach and University of North Carolina Chapel Hill agreed to a 5-year deal pending approval of the university's Board of Trustees and Board of Governors. I know this probably isn't up Old Smoke's alley, but I'm interested to hear what Mace and Casey think of this development. I just don't see it working.
Oh, man. The memes that came out
Well, I mean, he's
of him walking out of that dorm room with that real young chick, and the pictures of him and that real young chick says he's a expert at college recruiting. Like, look out.
he's dating a 24-year-old. She's a pretty lady. Let's just
He's
say
dating
that.
a 24-year-old?
Yes.
Isn't he like 87?
72.
Now, what do you reckon she's in?
Hung
getting
like
out
a
of that?
mule. Money.
There's little Bojangles
Oh,
hanging out behind a Christmas tree over there.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Bojangles. I think it's going to work, Brado. I think he's going to be able to make it work, especially in the world of the NIL and
I don't
transfer
know.
portal.
He couldn't make things work for the Patriots after their whole dream team left.
We'll see. Leaving their lives behind. A family man from Wisconsin, a spirited artist from Hawaii, an Ivy League graduate from Maryland. Hundreds of thousands of adults are reported missing each year in the United States, but some run away intentionally. Experts explain the phenomenon. I know the Dutchman would never resort to such a thing. He gives us a lot of credit there. But if they would, where are you running off to?
Alaska. Way up
Oh,
north.
shit. I feel like I got to say Alaska.
You sure
No, you
don't,
don't.
big guy.
I think it would be somewhere like that, or somewhere in Wyoming where,
No way. You've said it 1,000 times. You would go to Michigan
yeah, northern Michigan, the
or
woods
the
up there.
beach. That shithole down there. You said you could live there too.
That's true. Man wins Spanish Scrabble championship, yet doesn't speak Spanish. Okay.
Wild.
A New Zealand man hailed as a Scrabble phenomenon won the Spanish World Scrabble Championships. Didn't know they were a thing, despite reportedly not speaking the language. Wow, pretty remarkable. I know Zach is out on the Ouija board, but what are the Dutchman's favorite board games? Chess, checkers, Clue, Battleship, etc.
Ooh, I do like Monopoly.
I like Monopoly, but Jenna got a version that has these little credit cards instead of the money, and I think it ruined the game. So I'm not a fan of that. I do like Scrabble. That's a good one. And then with the kids, we occasionally play a game called Ticket to Ride, which is like a train building game. And then there's one that you draw. It's not Pictionary, but it's like you draw and
Charades.
no, I can't remember what it's called. Nothing like that though, but it's kind of a mix between Pictionary and another game, but I can't think of which one. And that's better. That's okay with the kids, but that's kind of one of those fun, kind of have a few drinks with the friends and play games.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't really get into board games all that much. But yeah, I like Scrabble.
We've gotten into
Shoots and Ladders. Candyland.
Candyland, yeah. A game called Sequence,
Heard of it? Card
Sequence?
game, right? Bunch
Yeah.
of cards.
and then you kind of
It's a Jasper.
plot your
yeah.
spots there.
It's a Jasper.
Monopoly. Dad's got it's not original from back then, but it's the original version of Monopoly.
Oh yeah, with the dog, the car, the shoe, the hat,
The classic
the iron.
historical,
Bradley. Is
like
that Milton
1934 version. And I like playing that. But we got into friend of the program, Lee Vogler. We got into some Spirited Euchre.
Ooh, I do like euchre.
So I kind of like with the boys. I like playing some cards. And then the kids have gotten into Mexican Train on Domino's, and they enjoy.
I haven't played dominoes since I was probably in middle school, and I forget how to play. But
Yeah, Zoe loves Mexican Train.
That's a big Cuban thing too.
Yeah. Well, we celebrate the heritage there in the Lindemann household.
Cubanos.
Yeah. So, all right, Brado, big thank you. Sure, you're going to have some good ones for us as you got a little time off here. So,
Yeah.
Hope
Time
to
to
see
sit
it.
behind that keyboard and just let her rip.
Hey, don't be upset it's over. We've enjoyed talking to you. We hope you've enjoyed listening. We're going to take one more trip around the table for some final thoughts, and that's brought to you by our buddy Chad Blessinger of Blessinger Insurance. Our buddy Chad Blessinger of Blessinger Insurance wants to thank all the new and existing customers that trusted Chad in 2024 with all their insurance needs. With that said, December is a perfect time to take a look at your insurance portfolio and make plans for 2025. Whether you added an addition to the house and need to readjust your homeowner's insurance, or you need to double check your amounts on your life insurance, Chad is ready to help you. Chad wants to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and Chad stands ready to assist you for all your insurance needs in 2025. All right, Smoke Dragon, what do you and the Turquoise Turtle have to say?
Oh, just real tired, boss, as old brother Mace would say. It's been a long week. If you're listening to this, chances are it's just a couple days after Christmas. You may be at work. I know I will be when this comes out. So floating into the New Year's weekend, be safe. We want you around listening to everything we got to say for 2025. And don't focus on so much on everything that you've been doing wrong and got to make changes because it could be better. Sometimes it's okay just to focus on what's going right. Thanks for tuning in.
Big fella?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, same thing here. Piggybacking off of old Big Dick Daddy over there. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great holiday with your family. Don't forget the reason for the season and all that stuff. But yeah, looking forward to 2025. Looking to see what the future holds. And don't forget to eat your black-eyed peas and your cooked cabbage and all your whatnot.
And your pork, yep.
Yeah, so that's all I got.
Big thank you again, Bob's Liquors, Dubois County Tire and Supply. Love Excavating. Of course, our friends over there at Merkley & Sons and Blessinger Insurance for supporting us here in this last month of the 2024 calendar. We hope you support our sponsors that support us. And, of course, we hope to see those guys on that list back in 2025. And I know there's for sure that's one's going to be there next month for us, two that's going to be there for us next month. So, anyways, I don't have a whole lot other than the holiday season, the nostalgia of Christmas music and Christmas movies makes you think of simpler times. There's no reason that you can't live those simpler times by cutting out some of the stuff that causes you the angst, the anxiety, the nervousness, all that other stuff. Cut down your screen time. You're probably going to be a lot happier because you can still listen to us no matter what. But we obviously still want you to watch on YouTube because we appreciate that as well. And other than that, fellas,
Let's do it.
it's 2024 is about to be done. We're rolling into 2025 just as strong as ever. And, man, feels good to be us.
Amen.
Dutchman out.